great architect in 1 month. In this session, we are trying to put it on YouTube so that we have one session starting with accessibility, then to understand this architecture. Things are something which architects know. Will come here. They will share their experience across tech and non-tech to build a great product. For example, if I want to build a hyperlocal application like Zepto, knowing just how to write code in Flutter or Swift or Android wouldn't make my product successful. I should also understand design. I should also understand marketing. I should also understand product. Okay, so ML will cover a lot of these: product, tech, marketing, some kind of marketing, not much of marketing, observability, accessibility, then policies that we have to over there. So we will try to cover all of these in these 5 events. That is something that you have to expect from ML. What core team will expect from you, that ML core team will expect that you attend each and every session, then based on those sessions, you go back, build your app, build your ideas, implement everything that you have learned from those sessions. Okay, so a disclaimer, all of you who are here for first event, you would only be allowed to attend second event if you build something out of these 4 sessions that you are going to attend. And this is to make sure that we give chance to everyone, not just you all. We give chance to everyone who have missed the first session. And also the goal. So our expectation from these 5 event series is that we have 30 to 40 people who we can vouch that they are great architects. You will not become a great architect in 1 month or even 3 months. But at least with the knowledge that you will have, with the knowledge that you would be able to showcase by end of 5th event, okay, we would certainly know that at least I can depend on you if somebody asked me that, hey, do you have a good architect in this budget for me, right? So that is the outcome that we are looking out from you all, okay? You become good architect out of it. Of course, a lot of topics you would already know, okay? But this will give you a boost to use those information, to use those knowledge into a product that you will build across these 3 months. Okay. By some reason, if you are not able to attend, let's say, next event, okay, if we have not selected, or if the seats are full, or for some reason you have not attended, right? All these sessions we are trying to put it on YouTube so that if you are not here, you still have access to videos, you still have access to that knowledge core, and you build the product. Okay. So I guess expectation is clear. We are all aligned on expectation. How it will be conducted? 5 event series. Okay. It will try to touch all the mobile application languages. Today we are going to touch Flutter. Okay. That means there will be some sessions on Flutter, how to do in Flutter. Okay. But we will be able to use same information in different languages. For example, accessibility, Saurav will take, right? All those accessibility learnings you can put into Swift, Android or React Native. Okay? We are going to touch 4 languages. Flutter, we'll start with Flutter, then Swift, Android and React Native. In these 5 events, we are going to cover almost everything that is part of an architecture. Okay. It can be observability, it can be accessibility, it can be security, okay, whatever. And if you feel that, okay, you want a specific session on a specific topic, do let us know. Second, 1, 2, 3, 4th point, very important. I don't want you to cover it, but this is very important for all of us to understand. I want to give a prize to the time that we are going to spend here in this event series, or if you are going to spend your time in upcoming events. I want to give you a prize because I've been doing events for last 9 years. Okay. There is a reason that why we do RSVP, why don't we just open it for everyone? Because most of the people who are here will come here, attend event, okay, have food, spend nice time, but from next day they'll forget everything. And reason for that is that we have never paid for that. We have never given a price to that particular moment. The time that we have given to an event, if I tag that, okay, it is 100 rupees that I spent, 4 hours that I spent. Now, from next day, I have to make sure that whatever 100 rupees I have spent on Saturday, I utilize that for next few weeks. Okay. That's why first 2 events will be free of cost. Flutter and Swift will be free of cost. Last 3 events will be a kind of bundle or something. It could be as low as 50 rupees or can go up to 500 rupees. We are not sure. We will check into first 2 events and then we will arrive at a point. Because again, I want to work on outcome. I want serious people to be in this room. I want them to be part of this event series only if they are serious. Okay. We do not care about money. It just when you pay, that's when you show the seriousness. Okay. That is all 4 events on how events will be conducted and what we have to expect from the event series. Today we have 4 sessions, starting with accessibility. Then we'll have on-device LLM, then good session, really good session on product, and then something on security. I hope everybody has seen speakers post that we have done on LinkedIn. Okay. Next, after all these 5 events, I will send a homework to all of you. Okay. A small disclaimer: you have to build a hyperlocal app. Okay. We have Codex, we have Claude. So I don't expect you to work on that every day, but at least create structure, right? All of us know what is spec-driven development, right? Create specs. From the learnings that we had today, you can enhance your specs, right? And before coming here, or I think we'll have 2 to 3 weeks a gap, okay? Before coming here for the next event, just build out something. And show that whatever you have put it from these in that particular product. It can be mobile app, it can be web app, it can be whatever. Okay. It can be Docker too, whatever. It doesn't need to be front end. Okay. And that would be the eligibility for next event. Okay. Last but not least, if by end of the session you feel that you cannot do or you cannot work on an app alone, you can tell us, you can form a group by yourself and then you can tell us, Vivek, X and Y has created this group and we will submit whatever we have together. Okay? That will set an expectation for us that what we will expect from you from next 2 to 3 weeks. Is that clear? Yes. Is it too much?
No.
Okay. See, I'm asking all of this because I'm asking all of this and you might feel this is too much because I know most of you will not make anything out of it. Okay, this is truth. This is truth. Okay. Only 20 to 25% of you people would be interested in building something out of this. Okay. To increase this number, we have to do something, and this is that effort. Okay, now I want to show you something. How many of you are actually architect? Or have you architected anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. 5, okay, assume 10. You know, architecture is really hard. And why is it hard? You know? It is not because, okay, you can put something on paper and then go ahead and do it. It is hard because as soon as someone comes to you and say, hey, we have to change XYZ from it. And the moment you realize, nahi bhai, ye to nahi ho payega. अगर ये चेंज करने का तो 6 महीना लगेगा. That is the point. तुम्हारा जो भी मैनेजर का मैनेजर will think, why this is the time I need an architect in the company. To keep your product going, to keep your company going, you need someone who can build a blueprint which can take whatever needed. Okay. For example, when I was building my application from scratch for Zest Money, I took around 1 to 2 months just to understand what is architecture and how to do it. Still after 6 months, when I wanted to add a feature of payment feature, which was very complex, I had to do a rework for at least 1 month. अभी आप सोचो अगर 1 महीने का rework है, then मेरा opportunity cost कितना है? What if that 1 month का जो rework है, वो पहले ही सब कुछ हो गया होता? Then I would have saved my 1 month of opportunity cost. Okay, that is the complexity that architects solve, and that is the thing that you have to do in all these 3 months. Okay, so for example, I just created this from Codex, and thanks to Codex, that how does it look like when you work on an architecture? So look at this. This is very simple app. You have front end, you have back end, right? This is very simple architecture also. What if I add one more element to it? Similarly, I'll keep going and I'll add, let's say, 5 elements to it. If your architecture was able to sustain while adding 5th item, then your architecture was good. But if it is not, then your architecture was bad. And an architecture can be as complex as this. It can be as complicated as this. And to understand this architecture or things which are available here, nodes, why they are talking with each other, why they are not talking with each other, right? You have to have knowledge of the topics. For example, what is event queue? How event queue is related to mobile app, right? How they are connected to each other, how they are sending data to each other. Those things are something which architects solve. And going forward from 2026, I don't think so there will be any developer left, but there will be surely a job of architects. Okay, I think that is it from my side. I hope we are good on expectations. Okay, if you are not selected for next event, you'll know why, and if you're selected, then I'll know why. We also know the outcome that all of us has to build, that we have to bring 30 to 40 serious people to which our core team can vouch out. To all the speakers that are here, if they want an architect, they can just pick up from there, right? So that is an outcome that we are looking out. And also now you know that what is homework that you have to do. Cool, thank you so much. I will ask Saurabh to start the first session.